at Southern Virginia University for today's men's soccer match featuring the Randolph College Wildcats and your Southern Virginia University Knights. President Wilcox and the Southern Virginia University staff thank you for your support of the student athletes and coaches participating in today's contest. The NCAA and USA South Athletic Conference promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or intimidating actions directed at coaches, players, officials, or any other team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal. Also, the consumption and possession of alcoholic beverages and tobacco use is strictly prohibited. Please stay away from the playing area and the team bench areas. Thank you for your cooperation, and go Knights! In accordance with tradition at Southern Virginia University, we will begin with a word of prayer, which will be offered by Assistant Athletic Director Josh Monson.
Our dear kind Father in heaven, we are so very grateful for this day and for this time we have to play the game of soccer. Father, we ask at this time to watch over and protect these student athletes, that they may be kept safe from any injuries. We also are, Father, very grateful for these coaching staffs and the time that they put in with these student athletes. We're also grateful for the officials and them being here, and we ask you to bless them in their travels. We also ask you to bless those that came to this game, that they will also travel home safely. We're so very grateful for the many blessings we have that are given to us each day by thee. And we ask that we may be example to the world each and every day, and we say these things in Jesus Christ. Amen.
And now for your starting lineups. Starting tonight for the Wildcats, in midfield, number 3, Cooper Sales. On defense, number 6, Horty Ndambo. At back, number 8, Ben Grease. In midfield, number 10, Brandon John. On defense, number 11, Rajiv Scarlett. On defense, number 12, Colby Lambert. On defense, number 14, Tori Brown. In midfield, number 15, Noah Carney. In midfield, number 17, Parker Aaron. In midfield, number 21, Isaac Carney. And in goal for the Wildcats, number 30, Carter Kelly. The Wildcats are coached by Brian O'Connor and assisted by Zach Clark, Nate Juth, and Matt Campbell. And now, starting for your Knights. In midfield, number 2, Dallin Miller. In midfield, number 3, Trey Ricker. In midfield, number 8, Keaton Grange. In midfield, number 12, Colton Oman. At forward, number 13, Tanner Gonder. In midfield, number 14, Brigham Atkinson. At forward, number 17, Reed Robertson. On defense, number 24, Samuel Jaggi. In midfield, number 28, Mitchell Cutler. On defense, number 30, Josh Dubinsky. And in goal for the Knights, number 0, Dallin Chappell. The Knights are coached by Peyton Pemberton and assisted by Jay Zachariah. And now, if you will please rise and face the flag for the playing of our nation's national anthem. you, and good luck to both sides.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Southern Virginia University Knights Arena for men's soccer. The Knights are going up against Randolph College tonight. I'm Kendall Oswald. I'll be one of your commentators here, and I'm joined here with Brett Hatch. We've got some interesting weather going on tonight, rain and some lightning earlier in the evening, causing a slight delay, so we apologize about that, but seems to have cleared up now, and the weather hasn't affected the energy of the players, it seems like, so both teams look ready to go and give it their all.
That's very true. We are here for the second game with the SVU Knights against Randolph Wildcats. The Wildcats did manage to grab a win from the SVU Knights last time they faced off, but tonight might be a different outcome. We have some new players, some new fresh blood to see if we can give them a little surprise tonight.
Yeah, hopefully, we can see the Knights pull off a victory and redeem themselves, and overall, I think it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, the key tonight for the Knights will be to capitalize on any chances they have to score. If they can play some aggressive offense, we might just have a chance to see a different outcome instead of the last time.
Yeah, definitely. If they can just, keep that energy going and keep pushing, rather than, kind of having that good balance of defense and offense. So they're about to, looks like Knights are going to be doing the kickoff. So we'll see how this goes. It's going to be good. And they kick it off and pass back to defense. Up the side to number 14. Open. Yep, right into the middle where some of the Wildcats are. If they can just get it out of there. Ooh, and already a shot on goal by the Wildcats, but our goalkeeper, they were able to get it out of there, and hopefully they can get it up the field more. Through the number 12 and back to the goalkeeper.
SVU Knights seem to be playing a little defensive right now, trying to spread out the attackers, trying to give us a little breathing room, and a very big kick
now
down
they're
the other side
getting
of the
all
field.
the way down there. See if number 13 can. Oh, just didn't get there in time.
The Wildcats kicked it out of bounds. SVU ball. We still have a chance on that goal here.
Yep, and it is early. Like you said, they're playing defensively, but already they've got it. They've got it onto the other side of the field, and they've got some good spacing. So, all right, the Wildcats. It's stopped by the defense now. So, they'll try to get it back up to where they were.
Both teams showing some impressive ball handling as the Wildcats gets the ball here. SVU is not giving up easily though.
Good defense. They just need to get it all the way out of there.
Another long kick downfield.
It's going to
go
be
out of bounds.
Yep, Wildcat throw in. Off the head, and again, Wildcat throw in.
And that's got to play a little carefully now because they are in line with a good shot here at the goal.
Mm-hmm. But they just need to, good. They were able to get it down the field again. If they can just keep that up, and if they had had someone more open up there, that would have been ideal. But
the Wildcats hit the ball out of bounds. It is SVU's ball to throw it in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can get the ball back downfield and give our defenders a little break.
Yeah. They're taking their time a little bit. Well, see if they can get that energy up. Well, he was able to get to it, but it'll be a Wildcat throwing again.
You know the old adage, when in doubt, kick it
out. Yep. like I always like to say. All right, so they've got a pretty good defensive strategy there, but they just need to get it up there and keep it there.
Yeah, the defense strategy seems working for the Knights, keeping the offense Wildcats on their toes.
Oh, they're going to need to redo that. We got a flag up over on the right side. All right, so a Knights throw in. Oh, and good kick, just no one there to receive it. Oh. Wildcats in a really good position here. Luckily, the Knights were able to get back there and kick it out, but
a very good play by number 30, Josh Dubinsky, who's on our defense right there, stopped the Wildcats from advancing.
Still in play, though, and Wildcats still have possession. Knights were able to get it out of there a little bit, but looks like that's. So we've got a Wildcats throw in. Maybe in a good position to make a shot on goal. Ooh.
But not tonight.
This is a little bit of a dangerous play, kind of heading it into the middle in front of their goal, but it worked out. It's like another throw in from the Wildcats. Basically just same thing, just on the other side of the field.
And again, SVU not giving up that goal so easily.
Makes a shot, but they're able to, it was a little wide, so, SVU, they've got the ball, taking it down the side of the field.
On to number 2, that'll be Dallin Miller, passing it back up.
A lot of back and forth there. That's always exciting to see. And Knights, they've got possession still.
Back up to number 14, Brigham Atkinson.
Oh, that was a good pass. If he can just didn't quite get there. They had
the Wildcat defense pushed that ball out.
Yeah. Looks like it'll be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Both teams not afraid to challenge each other for the ball. They're both playing really well, and Knights were able to gain the possession on that. And 14 still going at it. Looks like it'll be a Wheeler throwing for the Knights, or maybe looks like a throw-in. Actually, it looks like it might be a free kick.
Number 3, Trey Ricker going in for the kick now.
See if they can capitalize on this opportunity they have. And he takes the shot. Very nice, just didn't have anyone in the exact right position to make a shot off of it, but they've got it back up there, and number 14 takes the shot on goal. It's just a little bit to the right, but it was good. That's what we want to see.
It's a wide shot from number 14, Brigham Atkinson. Very good shot. Just a little too much pressure from the defense to get
Back
him a
up
clear
there
view
and
of that goal. Next time he'll have a chance, though. Be number 11 on the Wildcat side, Rajesh Scarlett.
Or to number 15 now, taking it down the field. Number 30 is able to defense on the Knights team is able to get it out of the way.
A good call on Josh Dubinsky.
Wildcats corner kick now.
The defense is lining up to intercept this ball.
And it goes right out of bounds. So it'll be
Another try on that corner kick from number 21 on the Wildcat side, Isaac Carney. And it's a little wide. SVU will take this opportunity to capitalize on the defense and get the ball out of there.
Yep. Able to get it up to the side. That's good.
Number 17, Reed Robertson, moving up and it's getting a little fight there.
But it's clean, so they take the from there.
It's very good offense on the SVU Knights side. Wildcats just managed to get it out there just in time, though.
Yep, they just need to, basically they needed to find someone, ideally like on the other side of the field maybe, that they could have passed to get it out of that sort of, away from the defense there. Back to that good old strategy of passing it back to the goalkeeper and kind of reassessing and reevaluating to set up the next play. And
they make a move. Number 2 SVU coming up. Wildcats want this ball to go in, but the SVU is not giving them any grounds to get in there. Oh, and a wild shot. The SVU defense managed to keep it out of the goalkeeper box.
Ooh.
Some very good defense happening.
Yep, it's
number 10 on the Wildcat side, Brandon John. Down to number 11. Number 13, Tanner. And the goalkeeper dives in there. Dallin Chappell gets control of the ball and to get the offense back a little bit to give SVU a chance to breathe.
A little bit of a scary situation for the Knights, but once again they've been pulling through.
They've been playing some excellent defense tonight.
Yeah.
Wildcats receive possession of the ball for number 10. Back to his defense.
And like a iron curtain, they just cannot get past our defense.
Not getting through.
Ooh,
Oh, and a
nice.
very good play from number 30 there.
Fancy
Josh
footwork.
Dubinsky.
It's good stuff. Number 2, good.
That's
Good
number
passing
14,
there.
Dallin Miller. The Wildcats have retained possession of the ball once again. SVU sprinting to get back down the field to play some defense.
Still in possession of the Wildcats. SVU playing defensively still.
The Wildcats are just retain possession of that ball and having a good old time with that, trying to make an opening for themselves to get in there. And we have a move from number 11, Reggie Scarlett again. But our SVU Knights are not letting him in so easily.
Still in play. Maybe, actually not.
We actually have a penalty on the play. It's going to be a Wildcat possession.
Number 17 taking the free kick for the Wildcats. It's a good shot. And it goes out. So
A wide shot from the Wildcats.
back to the Knights for a goal kick. See if they can reset and hopefully be playing a little more offensively.
A very big hit by Dallin Chappell down to our midfielders. They're playing it safe again. They're playing a little more defensively to try and spread out the Wildcats' offense.
And their defense is very solid as well. They're always pretty quick to, like they have once again now, gone back to the Knights side of the field.
Oh. SVU is getting real aggressive with trying to get that ball back. They're trying not to let Wildcats get any more ground on them again.
Yeah, they really need to keep that aggression up if they want to kind of make something happen here.
Back to number 17 on the Wildcat side, Parker Aaron. Makes the play forward. Number 11 goes forward to the goalkeep box.
And
that's a goal on the Wildcat side.
Beautiful play, good passing and positioning by the Wildcats.
Number 3 is Cooper Sales.
Very impressive, and yeah, they just were able to find that chink in the SVU defensive armor.
Once again, you see that replay there going in. Some very close, tight skirmishing there, but at the very end, the Wildcats managed to sneak that ball in or past our goalkeep.
Yep. So it's back to the SVU Knights to kick it off again. We'll see if they'll mix any of their strategies up a little bit, or if they'll keep playing defensively, which, I mean, their defense is good, and they've had some really impressive plays, but, you know, like just happened with that goal, they were able to, you know, they weren't able to keep that up forever, so they're going to need to play a little more aggressively if they want to.
Number 14, Corey Brown passes it in. SVU, number 21, is not letting it in this time.
Just no one there for it to get that pass, though.
Goalkeeper on the Wildcat side, Zach Aylor passes up number 14 again.
And he was wide open for that. That's the kind of positioning that the Knights really need to do more of.
SVU being a little careful now with their defense.
Some good passing there. If they can just get it up the field, then they'll be good.
Back to number 12, Colby Lambert passes up to number
2. Wow, very good passing by the Wildcats.
some very good play there by the Wildcats, but the SVU defense kind of got in his way a little bit, preventing him from getting another kickoff at our goal.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Dallin Chapel passes it to. Oh, he's reassessing a little bit, making sure our defense is in a good spot. Going for a big kick to get us a little head start on that.
Trying to get it down the field. That Wildcat defense. Oh, but they're able to get it up a little bit. Just couldn't get it away from that Wildcat player.
Some very good energy on the SVU part.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And the goalkeeper runs forward and gets the ball.
He's not wasting any time. That's a good move by the goalkeeper.
It's always a
not
safe
waiting.
Bet.
Yeah.
You never want let the offense get in too far when you're on home square.
Nope. Once again, great passing by the Wildcats.
Number 11 has possession. Raji Scarlett going forward. Our defense is not letting him in this time, though. Very good battle for that from number 21 on the SVU side. Jace Porter.
And the Knights.
Well, there's a substitution happening right now on the Wildcat side. All right, Wildcats have possession with number 6, the Horty Nanambo. I am sorry if I mispronounced that name.
Knights able to get the ball out of there.
Well, Wildcats make a play, but the SVU managed to stop them just in time. Back at the number 3 on the SVU side, the Dallin Miller. The Wildcats are persistent.
They are. But so is SVU's defense.
Speaking of which, our SVU team has got the ball back again.
Good passing
very
there
good
by
passes.
SVU.
Number 6, Wildcats, has the ball again, Horty Nambo. Back to number 11 on the Wildcat side, Raji Scarlett passes it around. Passing it back to the defense, making sure the SVU Knights are spread a little thinner out, give themselves some breathing room. Back to number 14, back up to the center field.
Ooh, yep, that's gonna be a foul for sure. Didn't really make any contact with the ball, just ran straight into the player, which is a pretty clear foul. We'll see if Wildcats are going to be able to capitalize on that and make another goal, or if the SVU defense can.
Number 17,
strong.
Parker Aaron with the ball right now, getting ready for the kick. Goes for it. It's going in. Very excellent
Keeper's
play
got
by Dallin Chapel. He hurls that downfield to number 21 on the SVU side. He goes up to center field. The Wildcats are not letting them have it this time.
No. Very aggressive playing by the Wildcats.
Could be a very good play to keep the ball on the defensive side for SVU.
For sure. That's what SVU needs to be trying to do, is keep that ball on the other side of the field.
Number 12 on SVU is fighting for that ball. Colton Ullman. Look at number 30. Some very good passing on SVU.
That was a close one there. Number 32 was in a very good position for the Wildcats team, but
Wildcats
luckily
now get a chance for a corner kick at us. Let's see if our defense can keep up the good work and make sure this ball stays out of our goal.
Mm-hmm.
Some very eager players going around here, getting ready to get this ball out of the way.
Yep.
But SV manages to keep the ball in their possession, gets it out of there.
Yep. Hopefully. Oh, and it's back to the, wow, like ping pong headers just going all over the place. And the keeper's got it.
Wildcats retain possession of that ball as we throw it in for number 14, Tori Brown. Substitution for number 11 on the Wildcat side for number 4, Zach Nipper. He's a junior at Randolph College.
Looks like number 15 went in for the header, just missed it. The keeper once again quick to get that ball, not waiting for the defense to get there first.
Yeah, he's not taking any chances tonight. He doesn't want any more scores to happen while he's on the job right now.
No, I imagine that he does not want that.
And the SVU defense kicks it out, giving the Wildcats an opportunity for a corner kick, I think. Nope, I apologize. That's the SVU
goal
ball.
kick, yeah.
He's winding up for another big hit downfield. Let's see what his plan is.
Good pass by the Knights.
Pass it to number 12 on the SVU side, Colton Omen. Some very good passing between both our players there. Wildcats are just not giving us any ground to make any advancements.
Once again, Knights are playing it safe, and goalkeeper not wasting any time there.
Number 5 on SVU moves upfield to get that ball back. Dax Bryson.
That's some good energy from number 5 there on the Knights team.
Yeah, he wants to score a goal, and you can kind of see it in the way he's advancing on the Wildcats defense. He really wants to change up the score right now.
Yeah, and that's the kind of energy they need to keep up. That sort of, like rushing the player with the ball, like right there. Trying to make the other team like not have enough time to think really.
Yeah, you always want to pressure the other team. Make sure if they're going to make a shot, it's got to be a really hard, tricky shot.
Yep.
They can play defense. Make sure the defense a little bit too.
Shot on goal from number 15, but the keeper's able to catch it.
Another big hit from Dallin Chapel downfield, trying to get the SVU Knights some time to get on the offensive.
Ooh, unfortunate pass there. Turns the possession back over to the Wildcats. But Knights have got a throw in. Wildcats kick it back down the field.
Oh, and the Wildcats are still got number 32 moving up on there on the Wildcats team. Taylor Jones back to number 10. Playing across field. Unfortunately, they couldn't keep up with the ball on time.
Yeah.
SVU has possession again.
It's going to be a Knights throw-in. They had a little bit of confusion, the players did, but
Wildcats keep their advancement on the SVU Knights defense, going in for a play.
oh, very good positioning from the Wildcats. Just couldn't get the right angle on that shot.
SVU intercepts once again. Number 12 on the SVU team playing very aggressively to keep that ball down there. Colton Omen. A hard hit there.
Yeah.
No call made, so they're going to keep on going.
That was a good, clean tackle by number 24.
Number 5 gets to make his move. He's going downfield.
And it's still in play.
Ball is still good. Some tripping up over there. And SVU has lost some momentum there. They got to reset a little bit to get this ball back down there and make a better play.
Couldn't quite find
Number
someone to
5
pass it to,
takes
but they
possession.
recover. Good defending by the Wildcats there.
Back to number 12 on the SVU side, Colton Oman again. Number 5 makes his move. He goes up. That's a little wide. The Wildcats managed to keep that ball out of the goal.
They just weren't quite in the right position to take that pass and have a good shot on goal. And now the Wildcats are down on the other side of the field again. Oh, and just
Takes shot. Oh, and the SVU
Wow,
blocks it. Number 30, Josh Dubinsky.
that was another scary situation for the Knights. Really, Wildcats had a kind of a perfect opportunity there, but just missed that pass. And by the time they repositioned and set themselves back up, the Knights were able to get it out of there. And they didn't. Wildcats weren't able to have that as nice of a shot on goal. So it worked out for the Knights, but unfortunate for the Wildcats.
And unfortunately for the SVU Knights, the Wildcats get another chance at this goal kick for a corner. Go for a play, but SVU manages to push them out just a little bit. Wildcats retain possession of the ball. Playing some very good offense, but our defense not letting them in either.
And they make a shot, but it's not super close, so they're good.
It was a wide shot by the Wildcats team.
So we'll see what SVU decides to do, if they want to try to switch up any strategies, or seems like they might be continuing with what they're doing.
Dallin Chapel loves his strategy of kicking the ball way downfield to get the SVU Knights some time.
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
Fortunately, the Wildcats know this strategy too and have been able to counteract it each time so far.
Yep.
But SVU makes a play going.
Just no one there to receive that pass.
The Wildcats goalkeeper, Zach Aylor, easily picks that up and gets ready to make his move back for his players. Number 2 on SVU is dancing around the opposing defense. The ball goes out for the Wildcats' possession.
Wildcats will have another substitution real quick. Looks like number 19 on the Wildcats. It's Ethan Meyer.
Dallin Chapel changes up his tactics a little bit, deciding to go for a short pass instead. Number 5 goes down, but the Wildcats manage to get some defense and block it. But there's still a chance.
Knights number 21, he was just not letting them get past him. It's good play. Looks like some disputation about that throw-in, but goes to the Knights.
Wildcats kick it out again, letting SVU take possession of that ball once more. Big kick on the defensive side, but the SVU is not letting up either, keeping that ball in possession, keeping the defense on the Wildcats side moving around.
There's a lot of good energy on the field tonight from both teams there.
And neither team wants to give the other any kind of ground.
Yep. Good pass there by the Wildcats, but Knights are able to move it back down the field a little bit. Wildcats have to reset.
Oh, and the SVU steals it, goes down for a play. Passes it upfield, but there's no one there.
Just missed that pass. And for you viewers at home, just make sure you know, give us a like and subscribe, and you know, share this with anyone you might know, and help support Knights broadcasting.
Number 21, the SVU gets possession of the ball, has a fight with the Wildcat side.
Goes off of Wildcats though.
Isaac Carney retains possession of that ball for the SVU team. With substitution on the SVU side, number 2 going out. For number 31, Alexander Berry. He's a freshman at SVU this year. He's part of the new blood, and see what he can bring to the team tonight. Wildcats number 4 goes in for a play. He's passes it upfield to his teammates.
Some great plays by the Wildcats.
Goes in for a kick, but the SVU Knights defend it excellently.
Wildcats, they'll keep that possession. Now SVU, it's their throw-in. Probably hoping that this time they can capitalize on this opportunity and keep it down the field. And that did not happen. Wow, good defending.
Very good slide on the SVU side, keeping possession of that ball. But unfortunately, we let it slip out of our fingers, and it goes out of bounds for the Wildcats' possession.
That would have been a great opportunity for the Knights. Regrouping a little bit. Let's see if they can make anything happen this time.
looks like a defending Wildcat player touched the ball as it was going out of bounds, so SVU retains possession of the ball and keeps it going down. Hopefully they keep that momentum up.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna go off the Knights, and it'll be Wildcats possession now. Just a little under 2 minutes left in the half now. See if anything will, if the Knights can pull anything off in this last couple minutes.
Yep,
They've got an opportunity here.
Both teams are definitely feeling the pressure to get a last-minute score in.
Some really good passing by SVU.
Keep that
Hopefully
ball
that'll
in
pay
motion.
off.
And there looks to be an injury on the field on the Wildcat side.
He's standing up though. Looks like he's all right.
Number 33, Jaden Sochi. Come onto the field for the Wildcats. We have number 22, Nate Morrison.
Just a minute left of this half.
Some very good defense on the SVU side.
Absolutely.
Again, SVU keeping up some excellent defense. Wildcats keep retaining possession of the ball. Seconds to go. Let's see if there's any plays to come out of this.
Wildcats, they're taking their time a little bit, it seems like. Maybe just trying to get to the end of this half.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
One last
3, 2,
shot,
1.
and then
And it goes wide.
and that's the end of the first half of this game. Exciting game. We'll see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, both teams are playing some excellent offense and defense. Wildcats seem to have the upper advantage of us so far, but that could change in the second half as SVU can have time to recuperate and think of some new strategies.
Yeah, and if they can just keep up the consistency, that's probably the key that'll, and that's what we're seeing a lot of from the Wildcats, that consistency where they're, SVU, their defense is holding up, but so is Wildcats, and so we'll see you in the next half. All right, and welcome back. We got the second half of the men's soccer game tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, a very good half played on both teams. Wildcats managed to get a score on the SVU this time around, but SVU had some very good defensive plays to keep that from repeating itself too many times in the first half. So let's see if SVU has a new strategy for the Wildcat defense to see if we can get some more scores on them.
Yeah, and what do you think, if you were the SVU's coach, what do you think you might want them to focus on this half?
On this half, I'd probably say to be a little more aggressive. We saw that at the very end of the last half where we were opening up a little bit to get that ball back. And if we can keep that up and keep their defense sweating a little bit, we can maybe get some good scores.
Absolutely.
But the Wildcats offense isn't sleeping either. You can see right now they're already going for a big play. We couldn't keep it up with it though, and SV retains possession of the ball to go back for a free throw in.
Yep.
And Wildcats takes the ball back again.
Yeah, that was almost great positioning by SVU, but that Wildcat player just snuck right in there. SVU, they're able to get it out of the goal area again.
SVU really putting the pressure on the Wildcats right now, making sure that ball gets back on the defensive side to number 6 on the Randolph College side, Horty Nambo. Back up to center field.
You just need to keep that pressure going.
SVU coming out of the gate with a lot of energy to make sure the Wildcats offense doesn't go anywhere this time.
Yeah, definitely. So throw in for the Knights. See if they'll be able to capitalize on this and take it down the field more.
And neither team is giving up without a fight. Some tussling going on right there. And there is a penalty for the Wildcats' possession for number 8 on Randolph College, Ben Grease. Oh, and the player goes down.
That was. It's going to be a free kick for sure. Just in that chaos, looks like one of the just a little too much pushing and shoving.
Yep, and SVU got that ball this time around. Both teams being very aggressive this round, both trying to get that ball to get that score.
Mm-hmm. Oh, faked us out a little bit.
And he's really taking his time to see where the players are going to go with his play. Big kick downfield.
Yes. Oh, once again, great defense from. Oh, but SVU comes in. But can someone get there to get that pass? And it goes out.
It's just a little too late.
But it's only a throw-in and not a goal kick. That was actually pretty smart by the SVU player, kicking it around the side rather than kicking it straight out the back.
SV gives the ball back to their goalkeeper to get a better view on the field. And a very good pass on the SVU side going deep. Number 17 on the SVU side, that's Reed Robertson.
Just wasn't able to hang on to it. Turned it over to the other team.
SVU pressuring the Wildcat defense a little bit. Wildcats are making the move downfield now on the SVU side.
Great positioning by the. Oh.
And SVU kicks it out the last second, making it Wildcat possession for a corner kick.
I guess that ended up being a clean tackle as well. Wasn't sure from where I was seeing it. Looked like you maybe didn't got more of the player than the ball, but it looks like it was clean, and so they're going for the corner kick.
There's the kick. And they couldn't follow through with it. If they were able to get that ball, they could have gotten a nice score there, but SVU defense was on top of it this time around.
That worked out very well for the Knights, where they were able to basically bumped it right into the other player, and then it went out. So they were able to get that throw in.
That's the number 24 on the SVU side. Samuel.
Now they're taking it down the field. That Wildcat defense, though, just as strong as ever.
Yeah, they're a smart and strong team. A very good communicative defense there.
Getting a little feisty there, but they're, you know, no
and
calls
makes
or
a
anything.
play with number 17. And it's a little far. Oh, still in play, though. He lets the ball roll out for a corner kick on the SVU side. That was some very smart playing right there.
Yeah, definitely. This could be this is a great opportunity for SVU. Hopefully they'll be able to capitalize on this, and you know, they just gotta keep this energy that we've been seeing a lot more of in this half.
Absolutely. We have number 2 on SVU taking the corner kick this time around, Dallin Miller. He's also our freshman this year at SVU. Here's the kick.
Great kick, and that was great positioning by the Knights. They were able to, you know, take a shot. You know, the goalkeeper was able to catch it, but that's the energy we like to see. Great passing by the Wildcats.
The Wildcats have some very good awareness around the field and where the players are at in relation to them.
Yeah.
Really advantage in this kind of game.
I believe that was number 10. He's seen a lot of good plays from him.
The very long kick on the Wildcat side, but the SVU goalkeeper managed to keep a hold of it.
Very exciting fight for the ball there. Wildcats looks like have possession.
It was a big kick from the Wildcats team, sending the ball way downfield to number 8 on the opposing team. The SVU defense isn't giving up that easily
sticking with
either.
it. Wow. But good save by SVU goalkeeper.
That was a very good kick on the Wildcat side, too. The
Yeah,
goalkeeper
that
was in the right spot.
Impressive how he was able to take it down the field and keep it in the whole time.
Wildcats still have possession of the ball for another corner kick for another attempt at this goal. Here comes the kick. Oh, and
Wow,
the goal
another
keeps
beautiful
backs it out of the
save.
way.
Still in. Another kick across.
Both teams
They
really
couldn't-
struggling to get ball out of there. And SVU takes the ball and punts it downfield.
Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity now. There's not, oh, they've got someone they could pass to, but just not quite the positioning that they want.
SVU really fighting for this ball, but the Wildcats take back possession and goes downfield for another kick.
Oh, no. And that is a goal. That was a beautiful goal.
That was an amazing play on the Wildcats team.
They really just took advantage of that opportunity and got through there. That's very impressive.
Number 9, Brian Cole.
All right, and we can see that replay now, how the Wildcats are able to just, sneak right through the defense. And, SVU, seems like they just weren't quite ready for that. How it was, coming right off of the Knights being on the offense, and they just couldn't quite recover there. But, wow, that was really beautiful playing from the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's going to hurt the SVU Knights, but let's see if they can keep their momentum and energy up for a comeback this late in the half.
Mm-hmm.
Wildcats have ball back downfield, going for another kick.
Oh, that was pretty dangerous. That was scary for the Knights.
And they're not letting up either. Wildcats going back in for another chance at the score, but the kick is
Goes off to the
wide and goes
side.
out.
See what the Knights are able to do. There's still a lot of time left in the half. A lot can change still.
And SVU is really fighting for this ball here in
Yeah.
this half.
They're keeping it over here. Looks like we got a flag. It might be. Oh. Nothing happened.
Goes for a kick, and the opposing team manages to catch it. Very good catch on the Wildcat side for Zach Avlor. Alor, my apologies.
Yeah, I guess the sideline ref on the other side, they changed their mind. It looks like they raised their flag possibly for an offsides call, but I guess the center ref disagreed on that, perhaps.
Wildcats are not in a hurry to get this ball back into play. They have the advantage and they know it. SVU pressuring them
And
really hard, and there's a flag on the play.
Pretty clear, or he, just tripped the player and wasn't really near the ball. A little risky there, but they're able to make it work. Wildcats regrouping now. They've got some good positioning down there. Oh, but looks like that's an offsides call on number 9, Wildcats player.
That was a very good play on their part. He was a little too far downfield for that
Yeah.
to be a legal play.
Yep.
A big kick on the SVU side, trying to get that ball down there for an opportunity for another shot at that goal. But the Wildcats are not giving it any ground and push forward themselves with the position of the
A
ball.
lot of energy there from, I believe, number 10, that is.
There's a flag on play, and the player seems to have fallen out, but he's back up and moving around again. SVU showing some very good ball handling skills. The other team kicks it out of bounds before they get too much momentum on the field. Letting number 3 on the SVU side throw it in. Once again, SVU playing off the other team, making sure they kick it out last so they can get that throw in.
And it's working pretty well. They've got it down, but number 6 for the Wildcats.
Number 6
Takes
on the
it back
Wildcat
down.
side is taking some very good defense.
Yeah.
A huge kick from the SVU goalkeeper. They say, and SVU saves from going out. Oh, here's a play
If
coming. Can he
someone
get
can
to it
get
in
there.
time? Oh, he could not. There's a player down, but the no call has been made.
That play's been stopped now.
But some good sportsmanship on the Wildcat side, kicking it out to make
Yeah.
sure that player's okay. It's always good to see both teams showing some excellent sportsmanship, not taking advantage of a possible injury, but rather making sure everyone's okay to keep the play going.
Absolutely. Like to see that.
And there was some substituting going on here. We got some new players on the field on the Wildcats team. It's number 12 coming in. That is Kobe Lambert.
Nice kick all the way down the field.
Being aware of the onside, on the offsides this time around. They're not making that
Yeah.
mistake again this time.
Great passes there. But once again, SVU's defense.
SVU is really starting to read those offensive plays very well now, making some plays of their own now here too.
And number 13 sticks with it. Just couldn't hang on to it, but that was
And a very good
another
slide
good- yeah.
tackle. They couldn't keep that ball. Wildcats still has possession of the ball, going downfield, going for a kick. And the SVU team blocks it just in time, but Wildcats still retain possession and kick it out.
but it's far to the right.
That was some very expert play on the Wildcat side with those passes.
Yeah, that was
Going right through the SVU defense.
again, like as strong as SVU's defense is, the consistency that that the Wildcats have been showing in their offense as well. Just have been proving to be the key, it seems like. The right idea there for the Wildcats positioning, just couldn't quite get there in time.
We'll see how SVU responds to this recent pressure the Wildcats have been showing. Good kick from the goalkeeper. The Wildcats retain possession of that.
Number 30 stops it. Just didn't really have someone where he wanted him to be.
And very clearly a shove on the SVU side.
No call, it seems like. It's surprising. It was a pretty clear push.
Undeterred, the Wildcats keep possession of that ball, making sure SVU is moving around a lot. And moving they are. SVU is really going for that ball, attacking as hard as they can when they get the chance to.
I think if SVU could have a little more consistency with their passing, then a lot could change with this game.
Absolutely, and SVU still has a pretty young team this year. A lot of freshmen on the field right now, so they're still trying to figure out the best way for them to handle these sorts of situations, whereas the Wildcats have a lot of seniors and juniors on their side of the field, a lot of veteran players.
Once again, when in doubt, kick it out. Good footwork there.
Both players tripping over each other. Wildcats will get a chance to kick it off here. See if they can get some more momentum going for their side to make some more pressure on the SVU defense.
SVU able to maintain possession there, and they're making their way down the field pretty well. Just number 8 just wasn't quite in the best position there to get that last pass, but they're keeping it down there. Number 6 moving it to their side.
A big pass on the SVU side. Couldn't quite respond to it very well. So the Wildcats were able to take possession of that ball again for a throw-in. SVU seems to have a lot of really good, potentially great plays, but we just can't quite get to where we need our players to be for some good passes.
It's going to be a free kick.
And a very big kick from the SVU side. The goalkeeper easily catches it and hands it off to his other players, making sure they get that ball back down on the SVU defense side again.
Good kick. Number 12 lets it go out there.
Giving number 6 on the Wildcats team a chance to throw it in. A very good player. We've seen him play some very good defense this game.
Yeah. A lot of good energy.
Oh, Wildcats are in position for a goal.
Oh.
And the SVU managed to block him out and keep that ball from sliding into that goal net.
That's back down the field now. SVU, if they can hang on to it, they'd be in a pretty good position, but it's going to be a corner kick. This could be a good opportunity.
And both teams will take this opportunity to make some substitutions out in the field. Get some new players and some ready-to-go kickers here. Here's the kick. And they couldn't quite get it in there. The kick was a little too close to the goal.
Yeah. And that they, made an attempt there, but the positioning just wasn't right. Good attempt though.
And Wildcats making a very big play, getting the ball all the way down there. If he can get it going out, they have a chance still.
Looks like it's still in.
Some very good footwork there, but it does go out, unfortunately. It's going to be a Wildcat corner kick, it appears. And the SVU need to be really careful about how they play this now. Wildcats have seemed to be pretty proficient in these kinds of scenarios. Here it is.
The keeper's able to grab it. Good save.
It was an excellent save by the keeper on the SVU team, making sure Wildcats don't get another score on them. And let's see how the SVU Knights respond to that. Very good momentum going downfield. However, 13 was just too crowded around by the Wildcat defense and couldn't get a very good shot on that. And it appears to be an SVU corner kick this time. Tell you what, I'm getting a little deja vu from all these corner kicks happening on both sides of this field.
Yep. We'll see if they can learn from the past, though, and get their positioning right.
Oh,
just
and he had a
whiffs it.
chance.
Oh, man. And the Wildcats are able to take that opportunity. And great job from number 24, able to hold his ground in defense back there. Oh,
And a tackle
no
there on the
calls
SVU
still.
side, but no calls from the ref. That's going to be SVU's throw-in.
Great
And
plays
here's the
there.
play
If they
going
can,
on.
oh,
And it's just wide. It looked like it was going to go in there
Yeah.
for a second.
they had the right idea there, just couldn't quite make it happen.
Some excellent defense on the Wildcat side, making sure that ball can't go in, but the SV does get a second chance at this with this corner kick here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the kick. And it's a little wide for our team to get there in time. They're not giving up just yet, put some real pressure on the Wildcat defense, but they managed to get it out of there.
Number 24 passing it back to the goalkeeper, trying to reset a little bit.
Probably
See
a
if they
safe
can
play
make
at
it
this
back there.
point.
Yeah, they really didn't have many other their defenders ready back there.
It's going to be SVU throw-in. And we're going to reset
again.
and do it all over again. They seem to have taken that old scripture to heart about kicking it out.
Yeah, yeah. Seems so. It's been working for him, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's something new. SVU's going to keep inching forward. And there it is. Wildcats making a big play there, keeping the ball in. SVU not letting him have it easy, though. And there's
No.
a push there. No call from the ref, so it was clean shoulder tackle. And both teams will be subbing out their players. Wildcats have ball, and they're right inside the goal, but the SVU is not making it easy for them, kicking it out as soon as they can.
The Wildcats are able to get it before it goes out, and good pass. Just didn't have someone right in the best position.
SVU gets the ball again. The ball is still in play as he managed to keep the ball from going too far out of bounds. Number 17 is really fighting for this position right here.
A good cross, but just didn't have a teammate there, and the goalkeeper was able to pretty easily grab that.
SVU has some really good ideas, but the follow-through isn't there quite yet.
Yeah. Number 10, that was some really great defending and footwork as well. We've seen a lot of good playing from him tonight. Keeper's not having that. He's getting that out of there.
It's going to be number 30, SVU side. Josh Dubinsky kicking it off this time. We are under half the time in the second half of this game. The SP's gonna make some really big plays to catch up to the Wildcats here.
Yeah. We'll see if they can make something happen.
They need a team giving any ground whatsoever, going
A lot
back
of
and
back
forth.
and forth.
The Wildcats makes the first big play and gets it down to its offensive players.
Oh, that was
And SVU is
a shove
not having
there,
it.
and I think that one's going to be called. Not surprising. Gotta make sure they keep those hands to themselves.
This is a very dangerous position for SVU to be in, with the Wildcat possession within goal and that close.
Yeah.
Keeper's going to be under a lot of pressure for this one right here. And it's no good. The goalkeeper manages to keep that ball out of his goal and sends it right back down to Wildcat side.
Some great defending by number 14, wasting no time to get on the ball. Great passing there by the Wildcats as well. And they're already taking it back down.
But SVU was ready for it this time.
Very good passing by SVU. Both teams have really been showing a lot of energy. There's been lots of back and forth.
Oh, and the Wildcats were ready for that pass. He came right up to it. Now they have a shot at the
beautiful
goal.
pass.
And
that is a
good. Goes
No,
right
that was-
past the goalkeeper into
That
the
was
goal
an
of
incredible
SVU.
pass. I didn't catch which player it was, but it was amazing. And here we can see that replay. Just beautiful passing by the Wildcats. No surprise they were able to get a goal there. Yeah, that was
Very
really cool.
excellent follow through on the Wildcat side, making sure that that ball went right where they wanted it to go.
Yep.
And SVU here gets a chance to reset and try and get the ball into the opposing team's goal for another score. The Wildcats are playing very aggressively, making sure that if they're going to work for it, they're going to make them work real hard for it.
Mm-hmm. Good passing, playing it safe again. Oh, not really what the goalkeeper probably really wanted to have happen. He really wants to avoid those kind of straight down the middle, especially right to the other team.
Yeah,
But,
you don't want to pass it to the opposing players.
No, that is generally not a good idea in soccer.
But SVU is keeping up with the Wildcats defense here.
Oh, great pass around SVU. Wildcats are showing some very impressive play.
And SVU managed to keep him from scoring again. They're not wanting a repeat of last time.
No.
Get a little physical down there too, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Got under 10 minutes now left in the game. Let's see if SVU can pull off a miracle.
That's what they're going to need at this point, being down 3 points. Nothing short of a miracle is going to do it for them.
Yeah.
But SVU has some strong fundamentals. They have some very good passing and players.
Absolutely.
If they can work on the follow-throughs here, they can get some really good scores here.
Mm-hmm.
Wildcat defense halts their advance a little bit, but the SVU throws it back in, and Wildcats are there to receive it every time.
Every time. I said that earlier, SVU's defense was like an iron curtain. That definitely is, same can be said for Wildcats. They're pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah, the SVU Knights have come close to getting past their defense. The Wildcats have a better understanding and idea of where to be when the ball's going to be. Number 25 on the Wildcats team really going for that ball.
Yeah. Wildcats aren't getting like lazy or comfortable either, even though they've got such a strong lead there. They keep pushing, and we're seeing a lot of energy from them. Possibly even just building off from their momentum of you know, scoring as much as they have. It can be exciting.
Absolutely, that kind of energy really hypes you up for some more excellent plays. SVU doesn't seem to be feeling all that down despite being down a few points. They're still going strong, making sure that they're still in this game.
Absolutely. Great stop.
SVU stops that advance on the
my-
Wildcat side. The players trip, but no call made, so it's clean. But the Wildcats return it back downfield.
Great passing all around. See if SVU can maintain the possession here. They kind of just hand it right off to. Oh, it looks like it was clean, just stayed with the ball.
SVU making some good plays here now, bouncing off the opposing teams, giving them a chance to throw it in to get some more momentum going.
Great passing there. Just didn't really have anyone open down by the goal.
And again, it's always that follow through that they're struggling with. They have some good ideas, but there's not the quite right synergy there yet.
Yeah, and the SVU player, I didn't catch what number he was, but he was running down there. He knew where he needed to be, but just couldn't quite get there in time. Number 12 passing it back to the goalkeeper. Gets it right out of there.
That's just patented, punt it down as far as you can. Both players fighting for that ball, and there will
it's a
be
yellow
a
card, looks like. Was a pretty clear trip there.
SVU will take that chance to get possession of that ball. Make a good play here if they can follow through with their passes and kicks.
Looks like number 30 is going to be taking this kick. And
a very good
right
save on the
idea.
Wildcat side. SVU is slowly figuring out where they need to be when those kicks come down. But the Wildcats are a little more experienced than they are and are a little quicker on that.
Beautiful kick right to his teammate there. Good passing by the Knights.
Well, the Wildcats take advantage of that little slip up and go downfield, moving really quickly and aggressively down there.
Wow, great passing there.
Oh, and he
And
goes
number
in for a
25
kick.
is wide open and takes the shot. Goalkeeper.
Oh,
Wow.
and SVU managed to protect the goal just in time.
Very
That was some
dangerous
incredible
situation there.
playing there on the Wildcat side
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
SVU.
Absolutely.
Wildcats number 25, that would be Brandon Betts making a lot of really good plays there on that side of the field.
We'll see if SVU can make anything happen off of this goal kick in those
There it
last
is.
3 minutes of the game.
There it is, Dallin Chappelle's. Just boot it as hard as you can play. It's a good idea to get the ball down the other side of the field, but if the other team keeps taking possession of it when you kick it down there,
Yeah,
it might be time to rethink some strategies.
definitely. They just don't have the players open where they need to be.
SVU safely keeps possession of that ball, making sure the Wildcats back off a little bit. Oh, and there was a call that I didn't see. Number 25 will be taking it looks like, for the kickoff. Here's the kick.
Great kick, but the keeper knew where he needed to be, and he was able to catch it.
Some very good defense on the SVU side. He needed to be right in there. The Wildcats not giving them any ground.
Nope. And they bounce back pretty quickly to start attacking again. But great defense from, looks like number 22. Running it right out the back.
Unfortunately, that will be a Wildcats corner kick opportunity there.
Yeah, but situations like that, you just gotta get it out better than letting it get in the goal.
Absolutely, and they're not going for the cross kick, but they usually do. They're playing a little safer here with this one. Some good fighting down there on the defensive side, making sure the Wildcats know what side they're on.
And number 5 just can't quite get there in time. We got under a minute now.
It all comes down to this, these final seconds here. Both teams want to get that last score in for the game, and Wildcats are really showing it with their aggressive playing right here.
SVU's not giving up, though. It's going to be a nice throw, and they don't waste any time.
And they have no time to waste either. They have 20 seconds left in the game. They can get one score in.
But they just got to spread out a little bit more. Wasn't quite what they needed to do.
A good hit from the Wildcats, but the SVU ball still, and they're not getting up or giving up.
8, 7, 6, 5,
One last
Bro.
shot.
3, 2,
And it's no good. It was a good, desperate attempt on the SVU side. He
Good
did
effort,
have
though.
quite a
That's
good
like,
shot.
that's what we like to see.
Virginia University Athletics.
Both
And,
teams playing some excellent offense and defense this time around.
Absolutely. And there you have it, folks. That is Knights versus Wildcats. 3-0 for the Wildcats. Great game tonight. And thank you all for joining. Once again, make sure to don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Knights Broadcasting. Have a good night.